Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing fine, feeling happy, joyful, irrespective of whatever the situation is. Are you being mindful enough? I'm sure you are. By the way, so this is my 10th episode of season 1 on the mindfulness, and apparently the last episode of season 1. So, I decided that I'm going to answer a few questions which I have been receiving from my students and also from some of my close friends and also other listeners who have been listening to my podcast. So that gave me an idea that why not share these questions and answers in my last episode. So the most common question, well, there are a couple of them, but the most common question among those few is that how does mindfulness actually make you feel? Now let me tell you that mindfulness shall always leave you with a good feeling. Okay, when I say good feeling, that means emotions such as joy, relaxation, and happiness. It's all about relaxing fully into the present moment. So, the next question, which I have received from quite a few, was that if you say that mindfulness leads you to happiness, how exactly mindfulness is related to happiness? Oh, well, mindfulness has been shown to help us to be healthier, okay, less affected by stress. And it leaves you more relaxed and calm. And of course, in due course, you become more creative and more open to learning. You start sleeping better at night, and it improves your relationships with others. Therefore, it leaves you much more happier and far more satisfied with our lives. So if you continue to do mindfulness practices, and if you keep mindfulness as an integral part of your life, trust me, you will feel the benefits in many areas of your life. I was then asked that, well, when we all talk about happiness, and mindfulness can actually lead us to happiness, so is there something called true happiness or just happiness? Well, let me tell you that true happiness, into my opinion, is all about enjoying your own company, and the day you learn the art of enjoying your company, believe you me, you really won't look anything or seek outside. So true happiness is all about living in peace and harmony with your body, mind, and soul. It's all three when it amalgamates and comes into unison. That is when you actually reach the happiness quotient and you feel contented, and joy really wells up from within. And you don't have to wait for any external events to make you feel happy or joyful. So true state of, mind, or I should say true happiness, is a state of mind which constantly, is in being in love with yourself. For being truly happy, you neither need other people nor materialistic things. Happiness is all about the consequences and all the efforts, their personal efforts that you make in your life, and it's a journey. So a couple of them has asked me, that means you vouch that mindfulness can actually make you happy. Well, you know what? The good news is that recent studies show that with practice, people can elevate their happiness level, and a very effective way to do is with mindful meditation. I have already shared a mindful meditation where I have requested my listeners to even go for the 21-day mindful meditation challenge for a significant transformation in your life that you will experience, you shall witness on the 22nd day. I repeat, still go for it if you have not, and see and experience it yourself to believe it. The next question that really interested me, and I was really happy answering this question to few of my known people in my lives, including my ex-colleagues and some of my friends and also acquaintances, and they have been asking me a question like, how can I live a mindful life? Is it at all possible to live a mindful life? Of course, yes. But how do you live? So you can live with very small changes in your life, by bringing in very small changes, but it actually leads to big changes, in due course. So to begin with, for example, love your food more with mindful eating. When I say mindful eating, means with every bite, when you're chewing your food, masticate it well, enjoy the spices and chew it enough, which anyway leads to a fantastic digestion, and experience the flavor. Whatever you're eating, anything, whether it's your meal or a snack, or even when you're drinking juice, or even when you are just, you think of taking a small bite of a cookie, just enjoy, okay? Be in that moment and love it. Do not forget to relax your mind with exercises, especially breathing techniques, and that's a must. Next, teach yourself to live in the present moment. Every time your mind oscillates between the past and the future, and that's how exactly the human mind functions. It's just not about you or me, it's about everyone. So either the human mind is stuck in the past, or it's anxious about the future. Now, when you are stuck with the past impression and you're anxious about the consequences or what's going to happen in the future, never ever you shall be able to experience the true and the pure form of happiness. That is only possible when you're in the current moment, you're living in the present moment, and you know that all that you have now is real, because every second by second by second it's just becoming past. So live every second, because every second is precious. My next tip, very important. Take a digital detox, guys, please. I know today, in today's time, technology has taken a huge space in our lives, but technology is not what you have to really live with 24/7. No. So please take a break, especially when you go off to sleep at night. So if your sleeping time is 10 or 11, ensure that 1 hour before your sleep time, you're off your mobile and your laptop, even your television. All of us are mostly working on laptops or even our phones. So do not forget and make it a mandatory or make it a routine to take break from your phones, your laptop, your notepad, thrice or 4 times a day. And as mentioned, before bedtime, mobile phones absolutely shut and switched off, or on airplane mode or sound off. Keep it away. You have to do it if you really want to bring significant change in your life. You have to let go of the white light, okay, and the blue light, which the mobile emits from your life every day for a significant hours. So digital detox is mandatory. Next is be mindful on the move, as in whatever you are doing, whatever work you are doing, just be mindful. Question yourself, are you doing it right? Is this correct? Is it useful? Is it beneficial? How are you feeling about it? And what changes would you like to bring? Would you like to repeat it? So be mindful enough. And remember, mindfulness is a continuous practice. It doesn't happen in a day. No. It needs consistency. So maybe for a week you might just struggle, and you might end up skipping some moments, as in you might forget, or you might end up doing what you have been doing for so long. That's all right. But as long as you're doing it and you have the intention of being mindful, that itself will take everything into consideration. So our intention matters. And when we have the right intention and we are giving it the right attention, that means when we know that, yes, this is what I want and this is how I will be implementing in my life, never mind if I have forgotten or if I was not able to do, but I am still focused. That means you're giving the continuous attention, which evidently without fail will lead to manifestation. So guys, thank you so much for making my season 1 on mindfulness a huge success. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed it equally. You're listening to it, and yes, I have been receiving a lot of feedback. People have been loving it, and I just want you to really listen to it more and more, and need to be keep listening to the earlier podcast as well, because just listening one is not enough, because a continuous listening helps. So get into the zone of mindfulness and just start your life from fresh. Make it a new beginning, and every present moment you can make that new beginning. So thank you for that, and thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for lending me your ears. And I'm going to be back again with my next podcast, which is season 2. Topic, oh well, that's a secret as of now. So wish you all the best and all the luck, guys. Don't forget to be mindful. And this is June signing out. Bye. Ciao.